All right, here we go. This is what, day 12, 13. Still out here just pushing it. Last night, I'm almost to that 2-week mark. I'd have to put last night was probably the worst sleep I've got in the last 5 days. It was just one of those days. It's not that the crazy legs kicked in earlier or nothing. It's just that I laid down, had a movie on, was chilling, and I just wasn't tired. I had this energy that and I didn't feel like crap, so that was good. But I just had this abundance of, energy that was like, you need to get up and go. And it was just like, man, it's like midnight, and I know I should be tired right now, but it's a good thing, I think, because, when you get too focused and concentrated onto such a set schedule, you're going to have problems if you try to modify that. I learned that a long time ago when I was young. So anytime I had a shift change at work or anything, I had to go through this few-day process of training my brain that this is now the time to go to sleep. And for anybody that has insomnia or anything like that, it can be pretty tough, So, especially when you're a young kid, you don't understand that stuff. Nowadays, I understand it more. I have more tools in my box to work and reconstruct whatever's broken. So, last night, this is the thing with that is you do it without even knowing it, and I found myself getting caught up in the mind thing of stress and panic and anxiety. And like I've said, I've had this problem for many, many years, even before I was an opiate addict. So, the sleep thing will come, but from someone like me that has this chronic problem, it still affects me, okay? So yours will probably end up going away a lot quicker than mine will never go away. So just take comfort in that fact. I know I pushed myself a little harder yesterday. I started doing, almost jogging, but not quite jogging. And I could feel it like in my hip and stuff. So that might have played a big role into the restless legs, because anytime I'm going to disrupt my sciatic nerve, it's gonna fuck with me, so, and that's part of the reason why I've just been up pushing it, exercising, working it out, stretching it out, strengthening it, is so that I don't have that affect me so much in the future. The stronger that area around it's going to be, the less vulnerable, the less likely, it's going to be getting its natural cortisone and its natural pain relief and all that stuff. So it'll start kicking back into almost normal for me, which is great. When I'm at almost normal for my sciatic nerve, it's celebration time, cake and ice cream. That is another thing, though. Yesterday might have played into it, might not, might have just played on my mind and played into it. That's what it is all about right now, is I ate some ice cream, and I ate a Swiss roll, I did that, and I ate some fried chicken, some greasy ass fried chicken, because it just smells so good. It's so good. So I ate some. But I know that a lot of the documents online say that carbs and they're breaking down in sugars, that it won't help your restless leg and all that stuff. So the fried chicken and the sugars might not have helped. But also, I'm on day 12, this is my reward, I'm going to give myself a Swiss roll, a chocolate Swiss roll, and a little ice cream cone. I made it through the hard stuff, maybe on 30 or 60 or 90 or 120 or whatever down the future, probably about 6 months, I might have a cake or something just to say, hey, you know what, you did this, and how opiates work is it is a reward system. You put it into your body, and without giving any action or anything into something, you get a reward back. It's instant. It's like instant gratification for doing absolutely nothing. Okay, that's exactly what it is. So I'm a big person. My dad was an alcoholic for many years. He got off. And, I remember just, it wasn't like a big thing, at the time, but it was something that, when he had his, every 6 months or every year, we'd go get him a Butterfinger bar, or we'd get him some candies, or we'd get him something like that. And, just to say, hey, we know what you're doing, we know it's tough, good job, congratulations, we're proud of you. And you need to do that with yourself, too. You need to be proud of yourself. Don't take pride to the sin of, I'm the Uberest Uber of the Uber. Just be real with yourself. Be like, I put a lot of my effort into this. I did it. It was tough, but I succeeded and I prevailed. And give yourself a pat on the back. Don't diminish that at all. Let yourself know you're doing good. And that, back to the baby thing, that's ingrained into us as we're growing up. Anybody that had their mom or their dad there, and you did something, you rode your bike or whatever you did, you came running up, you're like, oh, mommy, daddy, I did this. And they're like, oh, good job. And if you didn't have that, I'm sorry, that's a mental thing that you're going to have to build back up in yourself, but, continue that cycle. And if you can do it to yourself, it's a lot easier to do it to like a child too. You always got to be up, building them up, and letting them know that, hey, if you go out there and you put yourself on the line and you succeed or you fail, because let me say this, if you never quit, you never fail. You can have backward steps or down times, but if you keep trying, you will never fail. It's impossible. Failure is impossibility without the necessity of giving up or quitting. So, keep that in mind. Never quit, never fail. So big deal. Other than that, my stomach was a little queasy today. I think it was mainly from the ice cream. I kind of expected that, but because anytime you're going to go through this and you're going to change your diet, you're going to change your body chemistry, you're going to change your digestive system, there's going to be a reaction, okay? For every action, there's a reaction. So if you spent the last month and you've been pumping yourself full of nutrients and you've been eating, perfectly and doing everything great, and then for 2-3 days you go out and you splurge and you eat some burgers, get yourself some fast food or whatever you're doing, you're chugging soda pop and you're like, ooh, odds are on one of those days you're going to wake up with the gut that's going to be like, yo, dumbass, what the hell did you just do to me? And that's going to play in how you feel and your mental role and all that stuff, so slowly, little bits at a time, strengthen your whole system, Don't sit there for the next 8 months and just eat the same thing every day, because because the longer you do that and when you finally do switch back, it's going to be that much more impending on your system. So introduce new things into your digestive system, you'll get the hang of it. And it won't just be all at once. I've been out here for a little over an hour already, just kind of getting my thoughts in order. Last night I fell asleep. Honestly, I don't even know when I fell asleep. I know it was after 2 o'clock. I got up. I think I got a banana. Ate a banana, lay down. Oh, I ate a tomato. So let's put some salt on tomato. I ate that. I was at the point I was getting in that anxiety, panicky state of no sleep, and I just realized, what's it matter? You don't have anything to do tomorrow, so why are you stressing over it? One thing you gotta do is fix yourself. So, and that is something. Don't take that in the wrong way, but and I gave into it. It's like, I'll just stay up, and that's the big mental game I play with myself, and it's something I've had to deal with a long time. And I was waking up, I slept in longer. I woke up just before 9 o'clock. Like, whoa. So I don't know exactly when I fell asleep, probably sometime between 2 or 3, and I slept until just before 9. I woke up once or twice, as bad like usual. So I did get sleep, But the mode of me getting to sleep had more anxiety and stress than usual. And like I said, that could just be my mental state. It could be the day, it could be many things, The thing to concentrate on is that when is understanding what it is. We fear what we don't understand. And if we fear something, we have anxiety, we have panic about it. Okay? This all plays a mental role. We don't want to not get sleep. It's a frightful thing not to sleep. People say you go crazy and all this stuff. No. Just relax. And that's what I ended up doing. I had the movie on, I turned around, laid on my stomach for a little bit, put an extra pair of socks on, made it a little tighter. After I got out of the shower, my second shower, and I just laid there for a little bit and let my thoughts flow and relaxed. And I fell asleep, and that's just how it works. So the more it's in there, the more you're freaking mentally battling that certain thing, it's going to be tough. All my videos are about get up and take the battle to it, get up and take the battle to it. Okay? This is like having a newborn baby, for instance. You bring the baby home from a hospital, it's all funny, feeding it, sleeping. About 1 o'clock in the morning, you hear, wah, 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 wah. You're like, don't worry, babe, I'll get up, you go up there. You're rocking it, it's not doing this. You ain't got the boobs, so it's looking at you like, what the fuck? But you take it out there, you bundle it up, you get it tight. And, pretty soon it stops crying, and maybe you're in your comforter, just sitting there moseying around, or you're laying down on the couch. Maybe you bring the little thing to bed with you. Whatever you do, you wait and you got it. You made it feel secure. You gave it what it needed. It went to sleep. Maybe you get up and you try to lay it back down, and it wakes up again, wah, 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 and it just wants you. And that's the same thing your brain is saying right now when you're trying to go to sleep. It's like, hey, dude, you just fucked with me for so many years, I want some attention. I want it now. And if you don't give it to me, guess what the fuck? I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna make you do this until you fucking give me the attention I want. That's kind of what your brain is doing, I'm not gonna stop crying to you and whining to you and flipping out until you get your ass over here and you give me that bottle. Get your ass up, give it that bottle. So, and that comes along with the trick in your mind, okay? You look at it and you say, all right, my brain's going off. It's creating other sensations in my system, like my legs and the crazy legs or the insomnia, because I haven't been giving it attention. I haven't been exercising it. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't have the nutrients it just wants. So my brain's literally saying, hey, dumbass, hey, you didn't think you were just going to leave me alone again, did you? Remember, I'm still here, and you ain't got nothing to block me out now. So now I'm really gonna give it to you. See what I'm saying? So take it with a grain of salt, and when you finally get that position, that's what tricking your mind is. You're like, okay, my brain's going off, my legs are going off, I'm just gonna let it go. I know what I did. I know what it's saying to me. I screwed it up a little bit. It takes some time to fix. I'm giving it the attention it needs. Just relax about it and it'll go away. It's like, oh, your brain says, oh, okay. It's like you're having this conversation. It says, oh, okay. He's giving me the attention I need. He's saying, hey, look, I understand what's going on with you. It's okay. I understand. I understand what is going on, okay?